Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail and I make videos about special needs and health issues and feeding tubes. So today was kind of a long day for me. Sundays are normally busy because me and my dad are praise singers, and so me and my dad go early because there's some things that we need to do before church, and then my brothers and my mom come later. Um, so normally we would practice on Saturday night for church, like the songs for church, but a lot of our church people end up being out of town Saturday night, so we practiced this morning. So we went early for that. Like, we normally go early, but like even earlier than we normally go. Trying to think of what else happened today. Oh, we did start our Sunday school class back. So for a while, the youth was in the adult Sunday school class. Just we were doing some things different in our church for a while, and today we went back to our regular classes, and we're like learning about like life skills and things like that, and some different things that our pastor and his wife are going to teach us that they think important to learn. So today's was I don't remember what the actual name of it is, but like about focus. So like whenever somebody is talking to you, be sure that you have your full attention on them. Like, put your phone down. Talking about how it's like a bad habit. A lot of people, like, whenever they're talking to somebody, they'll be like looking at their phone, and it's a good habit to, when somebody's talking to you, to put down your phone, look at them, so that you don't just say okay, but that you understand what they're actually saying. And so the this week's challenge is to, whenever somebody comes up and they're talking to us, that we put our phone down and we focus on them and their conversation that they're having with us, because we obviously don't want people to feel ignored or anything like that. We want, when people come talk to us, we want them to feel like what they have to say is important. Even if what somebody is saying is boring to you, still give them your full attention. I think they said, if I remember this right, the average attention span for somebody is 3 seconds, which is not very long. I found that very interesting. So, I don't know if, like, everything they're going to talk about has a challenge, but this week's challenge is, if somebody's talking to us, give them your full attention. Is this week's challenge. So, anyways, it was a good challenge and a good thought, and the thing we talked about is, like, yeah, we can talk about doing these things, but the thing is like putting them putting it into action. So not just talking about it, but actually doing it. So I'm excited about this challenge. Let's see what else. If you saw yesterday's video, see that I talked about, I think it was yesterday's video, I talked about like being really sore and dealing with all of that. It's been kind of difficult, but I would say that in everything I've taken it pretty well, considering everything. Like, I've taken it like with a good attitude and stuff. So yeah. I'm trying to think of what else. Sometimes we have something on Sunday nights, but actually tonight we didn't have anything going on. Sometimes on Sunday nights we'll have like different classes and stuff, but we decided this Sunday night to not have anything. So it's a stay-at-home night before the busy week. And I don't know if this is confusing to people, like online or not, but people sometimes seem to get it confused when I talk about that I'm graduated, but that I still do schoolwork, and people are like, sometimes probably wonder, well, what do I mean by that? I'm graduated from high school, but I was actually homeschooled through school. Part of that was because of the delays that I have. It's easier for me to learn like one-on-one. And when I graduated high school, or graduated from school, I decided that, I got kind of bored not having a lot to do and kind of not really having that routine, I guess, of needing to get certain things done by a certain time, kind of like, your school routine. And so I decided that since I'm graduated and I don't have to get work done by like a certain time, like if it was like when I was in school, I went back to doing social studies. I actually do the ACE PACES, which is Christian based, and they use them in a lot of like Christian schools, so it's a Christian curriculum. And I got it because the reason I picked social studies is because of the reading part of it. I find like the stories interesting, but also I feel like reading is kind of one of my struggles, or can be a struggle because of like the delays I have and stuff. So I decided I wanted to work on my reading to help with my reading level and help me like learn more things and all of that. And so I've actually been having a lot of fun doing it. I think this time we have 2 paces on the way. I'm getting, I think, kind of close to the end, but then in the middle of this book we have a couple of pages about a map, and then we have 1 or 2 things about something else, but I can't remember what it is, but it was something that me and my mom needed to work on like together. But I get really excited when like the new pace comes in the mail. Normally we buy like 1 at a time, but because I've been doing so like many of them, I think we bought 2 this time. So 2 will be coming in the mail this next time, I think. And I'm not sure exactly when they'll be here. They were ordered, but they take a few days to get here. So I'm really excited about that. The main thing is that, like, it's really good, like, when you have, like, health issues and stuff, to stay, like, distracted with good distractions. That is, you don't want to be distracted with, like, depressing things, but things that are going to be good. And so I really wanted to further my education, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Sure you like, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.